You might have heard of liberal arts, but what is it? It's an approach to study that's currently most popular in the United States, where there are whole colleges devoted to it. Their model is quite a broad-based degree, so their definition would include the study of a foreign language, but also maths and quite often some science as well. Our interpretation is a version of that. What liberal arts offers you is the chance to study many different disciplines. You might not be ready to decide exactly which of your favourite subjects you want to continue, and liberal arts gives you the chance to study a number of different things. Liberal arts at Royal Holloway offers you flexibility of choice in disciplines across the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, which include classics, drama, English, history, media arts, music, modern languages, politics, and philosophy. You'll be thinking about what your employability is going to be like when you finish your degree. By taking more disciplines and covering more areas of study, you've got the potential to really build up a knowledge across a much wider base. Liberal arts is housed in our School of Modern Languages, Literatures and Cultures, based in the International Building. It's available either as a 3 or 4-year programme, which would include an integrated year abroad. In your first year, you'll spend about 11 or 12 hours a week with your tutors. The rest of the time will be doing independent study, plus there'll be some time spent working in small groups on presentations. Your first year provides a really solid foundation based around 2 core courses. Styles of Reasoning is about how people have put together philosophical arguments and uses examples from all the disciplines. The Art of Interpretation involves looking at texts, which might be historical or literary, or those translated from a different language, and again this will help you with a wide range of the other courses on offer. You'll also take 1 unit of a modern language, French, German, Italian or Spanish, either from scratch or from a more advanced level, depending on your previous experience. You'll then take 2 further units from across the faculty and will be studying these alongside other first years from the relevant departments. In your second year, you'll build on the knowledge gained so far with 2 more core units, Ways of Knowing, which looks at how we process information, and another about human nature. Then you can choose another 3 units from the faculty departments. By this point, you might be thinking about whether you want to continue with this very broad approach, or whether actually you're beginning to develop some sense of a discipline that you'd like to focus on more closely. We'll want you to think very carefully about what you might want to do in the 3rd year. Like all degrees at Royal Holloway, your final year will include a dissertation. We'll encourage you to build on the experiences you've had and consider a topic that crosses discipline boundaries, though there's nothing to stop you if you want it to be entirely focused on one area. And finally, you'll take 3 units from the faculty, which should be building on your second year choices. It might be that by the time you get to your 3rd year, you've decided to specialise in a particular area, say history, so you can then select all 3 of your final units in that department. That would then appear in brackets after your degree title. This can also apply in 2 areas, so you could have BA Liberal Arts, brackets History and English, for instance. On the other hand, you can choose to keep your options broad and come out with simply BA Liberal Arts. The flexibility is there to make your degree how you'd like it to be. One of the other features we've built into the degree is a fortnightly foundation tutorial in a small group. This will cover study skills like how to write a university essay, or how to produce a proper bibliography, the skills you'll need to study in all the areas across the faculty. Because the programme is quite individual and flexible, there'll be a lot of discussion with your course director, both before you arrive and as you go along, to make sure you're getting to study the sorts of things that you want to. Employers tell us more and more that they're looking for people who are adaptable and flexible, rather than necessarily a deep knowledge of a particular area. We've also built in elements of group and presentation work to enhance your teamwork and time management skills. As these are fundamental to most work situations, we want our graduates to be equipped with these abilities. Foreign language options, whether a basic knowledge or more advanced study, will give you a competitive edge. We've given you an indication of departments that you can choose courses from, but do remember to be realistic in your aims. There might be the occasional unavoidable clash, but remember that might open the door to something entirely different. You might be concerned about not properly feeling part of a single department if you're involved in lots of them. That's why our programme's been designed to include those core courses, to make sure you're a distinct group of students going through the first and second years together with a real liberal arts identity. And will you end up being specialist enough? Our programme allows you to decide this yourself by putting a subject in brackets after your degree title. And if you get to a high level of specialism, liberal arts will prepare you for a master's degree in most arts and social science areas, whether at Royal Holloway or elsewhere. We hope that's answered some of your questions. If you have any more, get in touch with the course director. We're looking forward to hearing from you.